What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite places ever that I've been wanting to visit for so long, and that is Japan. Now, so many things have been happening lately that have made me so mad because I've been wanting to visit there for so long. I live in the USA and it's so far, and I want to go to Japan someday. It's been my dream for so long, but it's so expensive and all the stupid COVID stuff's going on. But there's so many bad things happening right now and it makes me so sad, and I want to talk to you guys about that. But first, a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Roll the footage. What's that? Oh, we don't have any sponsors? What? I thought Raid was sponsoring this episode. No way. I guess we're not good enough, guys. Well, if you enjoyed the video, be sure hit the subscribe button for more epic videos every single week. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like on it. As always, it helps with the algorithm. And if there's anything you guys want to talk about, leave me a comment down below. But without further ado, roll the intro. Now, I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but I am a huge weeb. Well, I wouldn't call me a weeb. I'm kind of like in between. I mean, I'm like a country boy, city boy. You know, I work on cars, I do construction, but I like, import cars. Like I got a 240SX that I put a Skyline GTR engine in, straight six turbocharged. I got a 2005 RSX 5-speed. I love imports, guys, Nissan, everything, right? But then I also like anime, Dragon Ball Z, all the stuff that goes with that, Naruto, so many of those awesome animes out there. So I wouldn't necessarily call me a weeb because I'm not really into the more, girly stuff. I just like the stuff like maybe Attack on Titan or, some of the other, mainstream stuff that comes out every now and then. But I'm not exactly, I don't know, I'm a weeb, but like maybe like a half a weeb in that sense. You know what I mean? Because I like anime and stuff, but I more just like the hardcore stuff, not really, the girly crap. I'm sorry, guys. I know there's a lot of you out there. I don't like, waifus and all that. I think that's how you say it. I'm not really into that. You know what I mean? But everybody has their own thing. But I like, Pokemon, Digimon, so many things from Japan. There was a guy that showed the last day that the main Sega arcade place shut down. I was so sad to see that because for so long I wanted to go over there and visit that place. It's got the huge Sega emblems all over the building and stuff. I'm sure you guys seen it. Anybody that has been to Japan or has dreamed of going to Japan, you know what I mean? It's kind of a staple. It's been there for so long. I think like 20 years or something. It might be longer, I forgot. Let me know down in the comments, but I think it was about 20 years or so. And what happened is somebody bought the building from Sega. You know what I mean? It got bought out from under them, and everybody that worked there, there's nothing they could do about it. And that landmark that has been there for so long, that brings so many awesome people, around the area, and it just makes all these awesome things happen there. It's just gone overnight. And so many people are so sad about it, especially me, because yes, I'm not really into like the Japanese arcade and stuff, but I still wanted to go visit. It's still a landmark. And I'm worried as we go forward and I get to where I can afford to, go to Japan someday, more and more of the awesome stuff is just gonna start to disappear. I mean, there's all these awesome things like the Gundam, you know what I mean? There's like a big Gundam over there they got where you could go up on top and see the Gundam and all that right next to it. It like transforms and crap. It's insane. Japanese people are so freaking crazy, man. All the stuff they come up with is just ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, I love America. I love being free. I love being able to do whatever I want. But someday, I'm gonna go to Japan and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm just so worried that as the years go by, the more, arcadey style and the classical style of Japan, it's just gonna slowly sink away. And I don't want that, you know what I mean? Let me know down in the comments if any of you guys have got to go to Japan, what your favorite parts are and stuff, because I still haven't got to go. I mean, I would literally sit here and watch 4K videos of just people going around Japan, different channels and stuff, and it looks so amazing. The Japanese are so, weird about the trash and stuff. All their cities are so clean. Everything, you know what I mean? You could eat off the ground. It's so unlike here in America. I mean, yes, we do, keep stuff off the streets and we're picking out trash and stuff. You get like fines, but it's so different over there. They're so crazy about it. And I kind of wish we were, that much of a clean freak here in the United States. I mean, some places are, but not really. You know what I mean? I live in southern Missouri, and it's kind of on the south part of the US, down in the bottom right corner, by Florida and all that, right there on the bottom right. And while there is some, weebs here, whatever you want to call them, there's not very many. And I live in a small, tiny town of like freaking 20,000 people, you know what I mean? But I do love my town. I love where I live. The violence and stuff isn't too bad. The drugs, there's drugs and stuff everywhere, you know what I mean? You just kind of have to do what you can to deal with it. You can bet I'll go to Japan someday, and some of you Australians and stuff that are so lucky to be right there where you can just fly over. I can't because it's a lot farther from the US to Japan than it is from Australia, you know what I mean? I am so ready for the day that I finally get to go to Japan. Yes, I know I could do it for about $3,000 or so, you know what I mean? Just round trip or whatnot. But, with the COVID and stuff, it's making it so hard, and, all this stupid stuff that's going on right now. I have my fingers crossed that all the amazing landmarks don't just slowly just fade away whenever we can finally get through all this COVID crap and all the stuff that we're having to go through right now. One day, I'm gonna go to Japan. You can bet on it, guys. What about you guys? Let me know down in the comments if any of you have got to visit Japan, if it's like one of your goals eventually to get to travel there, because it definitely is one of mine. And I am such a huge Japan freak. I love the cars, the anime. Bandai is doing so amazing right now. They have so many different games and so many different things on TV that I love so much, like Dragon Ball Z, Digimon. They got the card games coming out. They got Tales of Arise. Bandai right now is doing really amazing. Now I just wish that they would bring the Digimon card game back over here to America, because there was hints of it and there was like a pre-order and they had packs and stuff. My local Walmart didn't have them. My local, card shop didn't have them. He said he would try his best. But from the way I've seen it, the only way you could get the, packs and stuff is if you order directly from them. And I'm so mad about it. I was so ready. I've always been such a huge fan of the Digimon card game ever since back in the day when I played it on the PlayStation 1. They had that card game back then. I forgot what it was called, like Card Battle or something. I'm not sure. But then I played, Digimon World 1, World 2, World 3 was my favorite ever, because I played the 2003 edition, and I had the review here on my channel. I'll link it right here for you guys. You can go check it out. It's a very, very old video. It was like the first review ever pretty much that I put on the channel about a year ago. It's such an amazing game though, and there's so many hours in the 2003, extended version. There's so much in there. And the card game is awesome. It's like a kind of like how Final Fantasy has their own card game and stuff that they like to do on the side, the triple triad and stuff. It's kind of like that, but the card game itself is a lot different. Just think of it as like a side thing to do. But there's so many amazing cards and stuff to get. There's so many different strategies. I'm not sure if Digimon World 3 was the exact way you're meant to play the official game in Japan, but it's pretty close, and I enjoyed it so much. And for so long, I've wanted to have a Digimon deck. What do you guys think? Am I just crazy? You know what I mean? Am I just, overreacting at all this stuff that's closing down and all these arcades and stuff? I know it got bought. I know they didn't, just sell it because, it still made money there. It's still profitable. So many people came to the main Sega arcade over there, and I wanted to visit it someday. All the different stuff in Shibuya, all the different places around. I didn't, plan an official route that I wanted to take on my first visit because I've never got to go there, but I had kind of an idea in the layout of stuff I wanted to see, you know what I mean? Because there's so much over there. There's so many amazing things in Japan, and hopefully when I do get to go over there, some of the stuff's still gonna be there because I'm in drifting you know, anime, gaming, you know, all the different stuff, guys. I'm very complicated. You know, I'm not your average weeb or whatever you want to call them. I'm not into the waifu stuff and all that. You know what I mean? I don't play the, you know, gotcha games on the phone and stuff where you pay like, you know, freaking $50 to get a random waifu and all that crap. I don't ever do, you know, nothing like that because I'm not that far into it. But I do enjoy anime. You know, I read manga when I was younger and stuff. You know, growing up like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! And all the stuff that came out back in the day in Shonen Jump. That was like my favorite thing back in the day to read, guys. I miss Shonen Jump a lot sometimes. It was definitely one of the things that got me into anime and manga in general. And I have not got to sit down and read a manga in a long time because I'm so busy now. You know, I have the channel, I got responsibilities. You know, I do my own construction. You know, I have all kinds of stuff that I have to do. Maybe one day I'll read, you know, some new manga or something, which, you know, all the new Dragon Ball Z Super stuff, I'm about, you know, over 100 hours into that. It's really good, you know what I mean? Dragon Ball Super started off kind of, you know, it was good, but it was just kind of a repeat of the movie, and, you know, the art style and stuff wasn't as good as it is now. The animations and stuff got so much better over time, and the newest Broly movie was so amazing, and, you know, it had the right amount of 3D, and the effects were so cool. They've come so far. Akira Toriyama has made some of my favorite stuff ever, guys. What about you? Whether that's Dragon Quest, Dragon Ball Z, you know, so many things over the year, Dragon Ball. You guys remember Kid Goku? Man, he did some bad stuff back then. It's definitely a lot more tame these days. Because he did some, you know, he did some stuff with Bulma way back in the day. You guys will have to go look it up on your own time. You know, I'm not going to post pics or anything. But man, Goku was a naughty little boy. I'm sure you guys have already seen some of the stuff. But, you know, what do you think? Am I going crazy? What do you guys think is, by the time all this stuff is over, is Japan still going to be the Japan we want to visit? Let me know down in the comments. And don't forget, if you miss hearing my awesome voice, I have all kinds of 4K quality videos, about 100 or so. Go check my backlog. I'm sure there's something you enjoy. I just wanted to make this video today to try something new. I just wanted to discuss a topic that's kind of been on my mind, you know what I mean? Because Japan is definitely one of the places that I want to go the most in this entire world. What about you guys? If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on it. It helps with the algorithm because YouTube is so crowded. Go follow me on my Twitter if you want. I'm trying to grow it really big because it's one of the keys, especially when you're a smaller channel starting out. With all these creators on YouTube, it definitely is a necessary thing. You know what I mean? Because so many people out there, so many content creators, tell everybody, no, you don't want to make your own channel, this and that. It's too crowded, you know what I mean? But I believe that if you have a dream, you should chase it. You know what I mean? I'm always preaching positivity, you know, doing anything that you want to do, anything that's in your mind. Don't suppress it, you know what I mean? We're not just meant to just go to work, come home, pay all our bills, you know, and then die and all that stuff and pay stupid taxes. Nope, we're here for one ride, guys. You get one life, so make the best of it. If there's anything that you dream of, you better chase it, damn it. As I always say though, stay positive, and I'll see you on the next one.